Hey world! So first of all, I just wanna say that I just came back from uni and I've got my first ever exam from uni back and I've got a B. I'm really happy about that. Yeah, just wanted to put that out there. But that's not what I want to talk about today. What I want to talk about is actually quite a serious theme, quite a serious subject, and it annoys me. What I want to talk about is how the other day I told my friend that I'd be hanging out with another friend who's a guy, and she asked me if we were dating. It's just, you see, this isn't the first time this happened. This has happened quite often in my life. It started when I was really young and my best friend was a boy. And we did everything together, really everything. And for some reason, all the adult people in our lives thought it would be fun to ask us, oh, do you want to marry each other one day? We were tiny, we were little children, we didn't know anything about marriage or love. What we knew about was playing in the sandbox. That was all we knew. And they asked us if we loved each other, if we wanted to marry. So the first ever really best friend I had was supposed to be my true love only because he was a guy. And then later on, in kindergarten, in primary school, even in like high school, it always seemed to be that I can hang out with girls, I can have fun with girls, I can have girlfriends, and it's all fine. But as soon as I mention a boy, it's all about love. They're not my friends, they're romantic interests. I remember how I once came home and told my parents what I've done that day and told them how school was, and I talked about this one guy in my class who I thought was really funny, and I told them what he'd done that day. And they looked at me and said, oh, you've been talking about this guy quite recently. Yeah, well, of course I did. I liked him, he was funny. And they said, do you have a crush on him? No. No, I don't. I honestly don't. Oh, sweetie, that's nothing to be ashamed of. Yeah, it isn't, because I don't. I like this guy because he's funny, but I don't like him. But they wouldn't believe me. I thought that this guy was funny, so I obviously had to have a crush on him. I don't understand that. It came to the point where one of my best friends was a guy, and we did a lot together. Of course we did, we were best friends. And we were really close. And someone who didn't even know me, who didn't even know him, who didn't know anything about us, came up to us and asked if we were a couple. Why? I mean, wasn't it enough that all of our friends looked at us in this creepy way as a saying, oh, you two obviously love each other. We didn't, by the way. But if it wasn't enough that all our friends thought we were in love with each other only because we were hugging each other when we saw us, there comes this stranger, and only because I sit on the lap of my best friend who happens to be a guy, he asks us if we're a couple. Why? Why do people do this? Why is it so important? And why is it that when I hold hands with my best friend who's a girl, that's totally normal, that's cute. But when I hug my best friend who's a guy, just a hug to greet him, to say hello, I'm in love with him. Why does this happen? And you know what's the worst thing about this? How it influences me and my behavior. I'm a person who always loves to hug people. I love to kiss people on the cheek. I love to hold hands. I love to cuddle. That's just how I show that I like these people. And I do that with everyone I like. But because of these rumors, because of these looks, because of these questions, I stopped doing that with guys. I stopped showing people I love that I love them in a platonic way because other people were making rumors about us? That's something I can't understand. I don't understand how their rumors and their questions influence me in such a way. And I don't like it. I really don't like it. I don't want to have to hold back because of some stupid rule that says I can't kiss a guy on the cheek without falling in love with him. Because I don't fall in love with every guy I hang out with. That's not how it works. That's not how love works. I could as well fall in love with my best friend who's a girl. Could happen. But no, the rule says you hang out with a guy, you fall in love. Why? I don't understand this and I don't like this. I want to be able to hold my best friend's hand no matter if he's a guy or a girl. I want to be able to show my affection, platonic or not, without anyone judging me for it. I want to say, yeah, I'm hanging out with that guy in the afternoon without anyone saying, ooh, are you in love? Is it a date? No, it's not. But I don't want to have to think about it all the time. I don't want to have to think about how I behave with my friends or how I talk about my friends. Only because they're guys. I don't get it. I hope that you have great friends that don't judge you for who you hang out with. And I hope that you also have great friends whom you can cuddle with and whom you can show your love without anyone thinking that it's more than friendship. I really do hope that that's possible for you. I also hope that I'll stop thinking about what others think. I also hope that I'll stop considering who might see me hugging my friends. And I hope that you always find a reason to smile. Other than that, I'll see you soon.